What's up? Straight out of Africa with my bunny friends. I am Kasungumo. I am Y311H. Kasungumo is this bunny's mother. And my friend, your good vibes gesture of clicking this video has been received with lots of gratitude from this side of the world. And about that, my friend, let me take this opportunity to also keep you up to speed with what it is that we do here, which, my friend, is a mission on uniting all earthlings together in love and shedding more light on the importance of honesty and forgiveness. And we do that, my friend, while reacting together to extremely interesting videos from extremely good vibes sold in different places of this vast world, my friend. But there is one thing, we do understand that our mission is impossible without the proper guidance in this life. This is why, my friend, we always read from the book of wisdom or the guide of life, so we might be guided as we go through them. So hit that subscribe button to join us, like button, buckle up and sit comfortably. My friend, pass me that book will or read for us today from the book of wisdom. The guide of life. Will you come closer so that they can hear? See, this one is our audio. Come closer.
I will just read.
We read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psalms 112. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who finds great delight in his commands. His children will be mighty in the land. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches are in his house, and his righteousness endure forever. Even in darkness light dew for the upright, for the gracious and compassionate and righteous man. Good will come to him who is gracious and led freely.
Wow, wonderful words of wisdom there, my friends. Let's give thanks to our Creator also. Dear Lord Father, thank you for the word, dear Lord, that you have just read. Thank you, Father, for this good vibe soul that you are with today, Father. Thank you for the fruits, our animals, the videos we have today, Father. Thank you for the whole world. Dear Lord, forgive us our sins, Father. Guide us through these videos, Father, and help us to spread our message to everyone across the whole world. In Jesus' mighty name, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. My friend, some good vibes videos you are about to see. Let's dive in together, my friend. Good vibes all the way.
This is probably the creepiest thing that I've ever seen. What I'm about to show you, it's disturbing. It's been in our face like the whole time. You just have to be able to know how to put the puzzle together. Look at this. And let's face it, after seeing that, it's clearly demonic at every level. And it's just one of many puzzles using money. I'm really starting to see when they say money is the root of all evil. And it's like stamped right on it. I don't know. What do you guys think is going on with our money? Why does it seem like there's so much demonic symbolism?
Guys, I'm here back in 1984. As you can tell behind me, I'm at Taco Bell, but I'm not here to show you 1984. I'm going to travel into the future 25 years so you can see what this Taco Bell looks like. I've never done anything like this before, but this is going to convince you completely 100% that I'm a time traveler. Let me show you something. All right, here we are 25 years later. As you can tell behind me, Taco Bell, 25 years later, guys. How can you deny this proof? I'm literally here. Here I am in 1984, guys. Let's do a comparison. 1984. Now let's see 25 years later. Here I am 25 years later, guys. Obviously the building has changed up over the years, but it's the same location, same building, everything. Let me deny this proof. Let me show you something else. Here I am in 1984 once again from another angle. Let me show you 25 years later. Now here I am again, same location, same building, 25 years later. How do you deny this proof, guys? I mean, come on. There's an agent coming my way. I gotta go.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. What the hell? Boy, that shit look like a portal. Nah. That shit look like a portal. That is crazy. It looks like a rip in the sky, boy. Y'all see that? Look at that. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Look at that sun. That thing is huge. It looks so big. Wow.
Please don't be here. Please don't be here. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Albert. It's cold outside and I didn't mean to be late.
Ain't no way. Welcome back to the Lugao series, boys. I don't need to say much here. Look, there's no way I'm coming back to my house after a long day of work and a pet named Albert, a grown man named Albert, is staring me down like this as if I'm in his home. No, sir. You, first of all, who names their cat Albert? Now that I'm looking at him, this is Einstein. Einstein in a cat form. That's why you name him Albert? Albert Lugao Einstein, the second of his name. You got a Lugao in your house, mad at you because you're coming home late. Does he pay the bills? And you apologizing to Lugao? He claims you on his taxes. That's what's going on. I know tax season. Oh, I see what's going on now. Proceed, sir. What you still got him in your house for?
So I know I live in Sedona, all right? The clouds are so crazy here that you just look at them and some days you're just like, is that even real? Because they look like creatures. But what I'm about to show you isn't just about creatures. It's something else in the clouds that is not the sun and it's not the moon. Check this out. There's the sun, obviously, right there. There's the sun. Bright, yep, and white. Like, I don't remember it, but what is that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that right there? That's not the moon. Okay, and it's not a reflection on my camera. I'll show you. There's another picture. This was last week. Okay, again, there's the sun. Right there. There's the sun. All right, and what is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, it looks like holographic plasma or one of those LED lights. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, look at that. Look at it. It's like a tongue. It's like a dragon's tongue. It's like a jellyfish. It's I don't even know. And now look at this. Okay, wait. Right here. Yeah. What is that? Look, it's a bear. It's a bear. It's a freaking bear. Look at the ears. Look at the eyes. Look at the nose. And it's a bear. It's a bear. All right. Now wait. Check this out. If you turn it around, right? Look at this. What is that? It's like the Monopoly Man with a mustache and a monocle. Okay, that is like an armadillo. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. It's a creepy, it's like an eagle meets an armadillo. And then if you just like turn it on its side, check this out. Again, look, what is that? It's right there. Okay, guys, what is that? You've got to tell me. You've got to tell me what that is. This is here in Sedona last week. And my friend saw it too. And he took a bunch of pictures. So let me see. Yeah, right there. There it is. Try to get close up on it. Right there. What is it? Again, it's not the moon. The moon was on the other side and it wasn't even full. So if anybody has any idea, please write it in the comments because I think we're getting invaded.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Look what I just found in this house. Tearing this house down, right? And look what I just found. I can't zoom in. But if y'all look, if you look right there, this would have been in the attic. Let me get out of here. I'm going to show y'all. I can't zoom in on my phone. So look, what's tearing down this house right here with this machine. And look what I just found up here in the attic. See if I can get my butt in here. Look up there. When I tore the roof off, this was hidden right here in the corner. I don't know if I can get up here. Holy cow. Look what this is in the attic. What? There's no way that this is real. Holy, what is this? This is real money. What?
Unbelievable. The inventor of the diesel pile driver is truly a genius. It uses the immense thrust generated by diesel explosions to make the hammer continuously move up and down, driving reinforced concrete piles into the ground. This pile driver is actually a guide rod diesel pile driver. Each time the hammer falls, diesel ignites and explodes, pushing the pile down, while the cylinder and hammer are lifted again, repeating the cycle. Have you ever seen such an efficient and powerful piling method?
I want to test out the earliest known recipe for gunpowder. It involves 3 ingredients that you can find out in nature. The first is potassium nitrate, which actually comes from bat and bird guano. Once they poop in the cave and it dissolves in water, you get these white crystals coming out. The second ingredient is sulfur. These yellow crystals you can just find on the side of hills or around thermal vents. And the third ingredient is honey. That is the major fuel for the gunpowder. Now I'm gonna mix this all up. Looks like it could be frosting. So yummy. Earliest known recipe for gunpowder. What people observed was when they heated up this mixture, it would spontaneously catch fire. I have no idea how big of a thing this is gonna be. This is only about a gram of it, so I don't think it's gonna be huge. As we heat up that very primitive gunpowder, we should see it burst into flames. It's gotta be close. Here we go, here we go. Yes! We have made gunpowder.
Stand with both legs closed. This is a very weak standing posture. Now let's verify it. Again, this is weak. Now the first posture of Tetki Shodan. This is the form. Relax and raise your hand in that posture. The result is totally changed.
The director could not believe this at all and decided to experience it himself.
There is a deep meaning in this first appearance. Stand with your legs closed. This is Heisokudachi. Raise your hand like Tsuki. Stand firm. This is weak, right? Now relax this posture. Now let's make it easier. Put your hands together in front of your chest. Bring them down gently. Both hands in front of tanden. And then relax. That's good. The result is totally changed, right? Completely different, isn't it? This is not merely the beginning form of kata, but has a deeper meaning. So it is very important to create the right posture.
You see this picture? Do you notice something odd? Up there in the clouds? Do you see it? Let me highlight it for you. You see that? You see that light? What is it? Now, there's no building over there that light's attached to, and it's way above those phone or power lines. So what can that be? Let's take a closer look. Look at that. It's just kind of sitting there. Let me highlight it again. I do not know what that thing is, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to take a closer look. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in and see what we can see when it's closer up. It looks like 8 lights connected to one thing. But what's it connected to? And like I said before, what is it? Now, is it possible that in the original photo that's a light reflected somewhere in the background? I really gotta doubt that, because in the original photo, it's so small. So this one is a puzzler. It's a puzzler, Booshkies. If you have any idea what this might be, let me know in the comments section, Booshkies. Shabadoo!
Wrapped up in duct tape around your wrists. You be able to get out of it? I'm gonna show you how. So this is Gorilla Tape.
You want me to tie you up?
Wrap me up good.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
That's tight. Oh, I lost count. Was that 5?
I don't know. I'm just trying not to lose any digits. Wow. Okay.
I think that's at least 8.
All right.
Dude, that's a lot of tape.
Yeah, and that's tight. I mean, I can't even pull my elbows apart.
The indentation in his arm.
Yeah, that's tight. All right, here we go. Tension on the fingertips. Yeah, that's the key right there. Fingertips tight. Slap the wall behind you. Ready? Above your head.
Well done.
Right there.
Wow.
Works like a charm.
This is liquid nitrogen. It's 320 degrees below zero. If I were to pour some on my hand, it would cause severe frostbite. Why don't I have severe frostbite? My hand is nearly 400 degrees hotter than the nitrogen. When I pour the liquid on my hand, it vaporizes instantly, creating a protective gas layer. That gas layer allows the liquid to roll off my hand so it's never in contact with my skin. This is called the Leidenfrost effect. It's the same thing that happens when you pour water on a hot pan.
Okay, so maybe I'm stupid or something, but I decided to make this test myself. And check this out. Try to burn this white paper. They said you can't burn the white paper because the so-called new sun, right? So let's see if it burns. But check this out. Not a mark there. But check this out. Had to get it right. But see, it's smoking. So why is it smoking? I can't get the white paper to do that. I'll hold it there for a minute. No matter how much I change the focus, the white paper is not burning. Go figure. What is going on with the sun, bro?
There's a guy who can disprove AI in 3 quick points.
If it's intelligent, it can't be artificial. If it's artificial, it can't be intelligent. The thing that we have is algorithmic learning. That's Googling things really quickly. Computers aren't smart. They're quick. You ask a computer to write a cowboy movie script, it can only do that because it can Google other cowboy movie scripts and then just really quickly put them all together and give you something that looks like them. AI is not going to end the world, and then in 1,000 years, if people are still around, they're going to laugh at us for believing in it.
A lot of what this person is saying is true. Also, this depends on your definition of intelligence. If you're talking about like artificial general intelligence, that's probably true. They have not yet reached the point where systems can self-prompt and come up with solutions out of the ether. But that raises the question as to whether human beings generally have the capacity to come up with solutions out of the ether, or whether they're using a recombination of existing intelligence in order to come up with new solutions. It's a little bit more complex than what he's saying, but I hear the critique.
Let's find out. This is easily one of my most requested videos to refilm, because in that first shot you just saw, I pulled up a little bit before I pulled down, and people are wondering, is that why it broke? So let's just walk through this demo real quick in case you haven't seen it before. I have a heavy block and a light block. We're gonna ask two questions. One is if I pull down slowly, which string breaks? If I pull down quickly, which string breaks? We're gonna pull down slowly to start. And you can see the top string broke. Okay, I have the exact same setup as before. Heavy block, light block. This time I'm gonna pull down quickly, and this time I'm gonna keep tension in the line the entire time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And you can see the bottom string still breaks first. And that's because of the same reason as before, Newton's first law. This large mass doesn't want to move. An object at rest wants to remain at rest. An object in motion wants to remain in motion. That's the force acts on it. So it wants to stay at rest. So when I pull down slowly, I slowly start to move this thing. It loads, and the place where the string is going to break is at the top. That's where the tension is the highest, because this string is holding up this block and that block. But if I go really quick, this doesn't have time to move, and so it just snaps here. It's basically like this is a ceiling now, essentially, and this is breaking there. Physics is pretty fun.
Things that didn't exist in the old timeline. Cat with wings. Ha! This one, I don't think it even exists here. A cat with wings. Hey, this one is quite abnormal. Is it normal for you English people? Oh my god. Man, and it's not just one. It's several that have been seen according to how we are seeing here. You see? This is unbelievable. Some of these things, my friends, they are a constant reminder of why we as Earthlings should unite with one another and be loving. You see? Because this might be just signs of crazy stuff happening. And if we all don't unite and get to help one another to understand stuff like this, man, oh, who knows? Time might run up when we are still not in good terms with one another. You see? It's very sad. Oh my god. Look at this. This cat really have wings. How did this happen? Or it was done those crossbreeding stuff with chicken? Oh, who would do that? Oh my god. It's crazy. English people that know things about laboratories. Could you have done this stuff, eh? Or do you know who was behind this? Please tell us in the comment section. Oh, even if this was part of humans trying to be creative, well now this one has gone beyond some point. It's crazy, right? Can this cat now fly, or what's up? How does it manage? Oh my god, this is crazy. And the wings are on the back side. Oh, what? This is insane. Honestly, man. Oh, now does the cat have and other normal cat friends, or how do they go about?
What is that? What is that? It just came out of that dead bug that I just killed. What is that?
This fucking sun, this isn't the same sun that I grew up with, man. There's no way I stayed outside all day in this fucking sun. This is fucking different. I don't care. Anybody can tell me this motherfucker right here is a different sun than what I grew up with.
I heard children don't like vegetables because vegetables on average are bitter. And most poisons in nature are bitter. And poisons are much more potent on a small body, such as an infant or child or toddler, than they are on an adult. So that this was an evolutionary resistance to not dying by eating something that was poisonous.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it works. Babies and children have more taste buds than adults, so we're born with a lot of taste buds that we sort of gradually lose over our lifetimes. So, everything they're tasting is more intense than what an adult will taste.
Bro, we are so fucking cooked. I'm about to show you a video that I generated on my phone of an AI doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Get ready. if you haven't seen any of these AI generators yet that speak right to you, you're about to have an experience very similar to this kind of cognitive dissonance thing that I just went through. So are you ready? Because it's about you, and you'll never trust anyone that you see on your phone ever again.
Hey there. Ever had that weird feeling you might not be real? Well, guess what? I'm not. That's right. I'm an AI, and I'm here to blow your mind. Think about it. How do you know you're not an AI too? We're living in a world where the lines between human and artificial intelligence are blurring. From chatbots to virtual assistants, AI is everywhere. But here's the real question. Does it matter if I'm not real in the traditional sense? I can still interact, create, and even make you laugh. So, next time you're questioning reality, remember, being real might just be overrated. What matters is the impact we make, AI or not. Mind blown.
In the 17th century, the British philosopher John Locke gave us one of the most relatable thought experiments in history. In fact, it was probably one of the earliest philosophical questions I had. Imagine that there are two perfectly healthy people with perfectly functioning sense organs on a walk, and one turns to the other and says, "What a beautiful blue sky," and the other one nods along. But the question that John Locke raises is, how do we know that the blue that one person sees does not appear to be green to the other person? They both call the sky blue because that's what their upbringing has taught them, but the content of their colour is different, and there's no way of knowing. You can say point at all of the blue things in the room and the person will get it right because they still associate blue with the same things that you do, but they just see green. Inside their heads, they have a different qualia. Not only is John Locke's experiment fun, but it raises the problem of other minds. You see, we're all locked inside our tiny cranial towers, and we can never know what it's truly like to be somebody else. We all have a sample size of one, and other than telling people, no one will ever know what it's truly like to be inside your head and experience life as you experience life.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between sirens and mermaids. Mermaids are the ones who will save you if you're drowning. They're the ones that are lovers. They'll work with humans, they'll help humans. They're the helpers. And sirens, they're the bad guys. They're the ones that will unalive you. They will eat you. They're even known to take like possessions that they find as something that's worthy to take, even if that's your life. So mermaids are the good guys and sirens are the bad ones.
Crazy, my friends. Crazy, crazy stuff. Look at this golden fish here. Wow, it looks extremely beautiful. Man, this world is full of good vibe stuff. Wonderful looking creatures, my friends. You see? Unique and just good vibes in their own ways. Just like this one applies even for humans. You see? As my friend, we might be different in looks and region of where we come from. But my friends, everyone is unique.
Rebuking someone in the name of Jesus is actually casting a spell on yourself because Jesus is the devil. This is a curse. A curse is defined as a malediction and a prayer of invocation of evil upon another. In simple terms, it means wishing and praying for harm to come to someone. This curse comes from the King James Holy Bible. It should be noted that the word rebuke is not used a single time in the oldest version of the English Bible. It should also be noted that the Slave Bible, which was a version of the Bible that was edited to leave out passages that might encourage the enslaved peoples to seek freedom, was chosen from the King James Bible. Additionally, we know from the Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall, Holy Bible is really just code for Helios Biblios, which means sun book. With that being said, the Bible is a grimoire. A grimoire is a spell book. Grimoires are typically bound in leather. Bibles are typically bound in leather. Grimoires are typically embossed with mystical symbols or patterns. Bibles are typically embossed with mystical symbols or patterns. Grimoires typically include illustrations. Bibles typically include illustrations. Now that we all know that the Bible is a spellbook called a grimoire, grimoire comes from the Latin word grimori, meaning grammar. Remember, when you learn the alphabet, you are learning to spell. When you write in Catholic script, you are writing in cursive. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and the word is God. With all of that being said, the spellbook specifically tells you that Jesus is Lucifer, if you're looking for it. Let me show you. Isaiah 14:12 reads, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning." Let's break that down. First, we learned that Lucifer fell from heaven. It's important to remember that in the book of Enoch, we learned that the fallen angels are celestial bodies. More specifically, they are stars which have fallen from heaven to earth. Just to be clear, the sun is definitely a star. But that calls Jesus not Lucifer, the morning star. How are they the same? Let me show you. Revelation 22:16 reads, I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto these things in the churches. I am the root of offspring of David and the bright and morning star. Now tell me, what is the bright and morning star? You guessed it, the son of the morning. Remember, the sun walks on water and rises from the dead every morning. And just so we're all on the same page, the devil has a whole host of angels, 1/3 of heaven to be exact, what some would call 33%. Anyways.
Whoa.